Hello fellow Sengoku Basara fans and welcome to another video from my series called Character Ranked List. So today we have number 8, Mitsunari Ishida. Now I think that it was probably fairly easy for you guys to assume that Mitsunari Ishida will be rather high on my list, since I always I was always saying that I prefer, speed over the strength, and yeah, like Mitsunari Ishida is one of the top 3 fast characters in this game, along with Kenshin Uesugi and Kotaro Fuma. So now let's look at this guy. Oh, by the way, I totally love his music. His song is totally amazing. One of the probably even top 3. Yeah. So Mitsunari's theme is like punishment of traitors. Yeah. Now let's talk about his appearance. So his appearance is not what brought him this high on my list. Like, his attire is okay. I don't like that vest, especially the shape of that vest. It's kind of but yeah, what's bugging me most about this guy is his ridiculous hairstyle. Like, his hairstyle looks absolutely terrible. And the interesting thing is that I've seen a few cosplayers who cosplayed Mitsunari Ishida, and it actually does not look bad in reality. That's really weird, because usually all the attires and hairstyles, they usually only work in games or in anime. But with Mitsunari Ishida is the exact opposite. In game it looks really terrible. I mean, look at how weirdly it shapes his head. Yeah, but in reality it looks okay. Yeah. So now let's talk about his character. So his character is definitely not what brought him so high on my list, because his character is one of the worst for me. He's super annoying with how he's super freaking loyal to Hideyoshi Toyoda. I mean, he's like freaking in love with that guy. Hideyoshi-sama, 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 Ieyasu, I'll kill you. Yeah, get a life, dude. No, but really, I understand that loyalty is like very important for samurai, but still, man, like, Mitsunari Ishida is taking this loyalty stuff way too far, yeah. And it really vexes me. Yeah. So his personality is absolutely terrible. I hate him. Yeah, I hate him. If this list was only about like personalities, Mitsunari Ishida would be probably I don't know, around 38, 37, something like that, because yeah, I hate this guy. He's total dick. But boy, oh boy, his moveset, his gameplay is absolutely amazing. His moveset is brilliant. Just look at his freaking square string. It's so fast, and it has that stylish thing that the enemies will receive damage when you sheath your blade. That's the badassness of that. And look at that. That was just one slash, but yet they received 2 slashes. That's just very nice. And check this sick backflip. Oh man, if I wasn't that much of a untalented guy when it comes to like physical performance, I would totally want to learn this move. I don't know if it's possible, but I would certainly try, because this is one of the sickest moves I've ever seen. And yeah, the teleportation thing that you can do with it is just brilliant. And then there's this dashing move when he disappears for a while, how freaking fast he is, like... Oh... And then the whole teleportation thing that you can do with him, it's just... yeah, it's amazing. And of course then there's this stuff with the moon in his Basara that is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you can totally see the moon. Really, really nice, really nice. And then he has absolutely amazing R1. I know what you're thinking. You're probably, hey, but that's very similar to Kenshin's Basara, and you said that you don't like Kenshin's Basara. And yeah, I explain. I absolutely love this move when you just, you know, slash once and then there's a bunch of slashes. Very anime. But the thing is that Mitsunari can do this shit with only his R1, and Kenshin needs a whole Basara for that. I mean, yeah, it's stronger than Mitsunari's R1, but still, it's very similar. You know, in order to impress me with this move, Kenshin, you would need to, like, be surrounded with these slashes all over the place, you know, like, then maybe I would consider your Basara to be cool, but yeah. Mitsunari can do this with only like R1, so why do you need whole Basara for this? Then, of course, Regret. You already saw my compilation of favorite attacks, so you know that I absolutely love his move called Regret. Not Regret, this is Regret. This is Depression. Yeah, this move is called Depression. Very, very stylish. Alright, so I should mention two things that I don't really like about Mitsunari's moveset. It's not decapitation. Decapitation is freaking badass, but his third R2, is, it's okay. It's very stylish. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really enjoy how kind of hard to manage it is. You know, I know that there is like entire personal inscription that can bypass this gaining of speed, but still, you know, personal inscriptions aren't always there, so yeah, I like to think about moves in their regular circumstances, and personal inscription is not part of regular circumstance, so yeah. But yeah, it's definitely nice to see him dashing through the battlefield like some bloody Sonic the Hedgehog. Whee! And yeah, this leap is cool. But yeah, it's one of the weakest parts of Mitsunari's moveset. And then there is skill revision, which is super cool, and yeah, it does decent damage, but the distance it's kind of iffy, you know. It does not hit as far away as you would like, and it does not hit quite as close as you would like. Now what I mean by that is that usually when I try to use some type of like projectile type of attack, which I consider this to be like projectile type of attack because it attacks rather far away from you, I usually want it to hit like further away than this. This is kind of like middle distance, and you know, sometimes the middle way is not always the best option. You know, I usually like the middle solution, but in this case it pleases no one really, because yeah, I would like it to hit further away when I'm trying to wreck somebody who's far away from me. And when I want to hit someone who is closing to me, he usually runs past this attack when he's running towards me. You know, by the time this attack hits, he's usually right in my face and he's wrecking me. So yeah, very stylish, but yeah, kind of hard to do it right. As you can see, like with these soldiers, they have no problems to run past it. Okay, so that's pretty much everything from me about Mitsunari Ishida. Really cool gameplay style, but yeah, really vexing character. But yeah, that's about me, you know. I kind of live by this philosophy: no gods, no masters. So yeah, I'm not really into these super freaking fanatically loyal characters. Alright, so that's everything from me. Tell me who is your number 8 and tell me what do you think about Mitsunari Ishida. So I bid you guys farewell.